Hey, what's going on YouTube? Bassett TZ here. I just want to bring you guys a quick update on my gray framed Glock 19. Just share with you guys some of the upgrades I've made to it to this point, and hopefully you like it. If not, then that's cool too. But just getting into it, the first thing I changed out on this firearm, of course, and what everybody says you should do, is I changed out the sights. This gun came with the factory Glock sights, which aren't really that good, so I wanted to put something on here that had a function to it and set it up for what I plan on doing to this firearm. So I put suppressor sights on here. At some point in time, I want to have a Trichicon RMR mounted on here. I think I'm going to go with one of the adjustable models, the RMR 06 or the RMR 07. I'm not quite sure yet. But I'm also thinking about and planning on mounting the rear sight forward of the Trichicon RMR, and that's another story in itself. But from everything I've heard, that's the way to go. Next, I changed out the slide lock or slide release. I put on the Glockworks with the extended thumb latch on here. So I can release the slide a little bit better. I think I may change this out for the Vickers tactical one. You get a little bit more real estate, and I kind of like that one a little bit better. This one does work really well though, so that's about it. And then turning the gun over, and just so you guys know, the gun is clear. I've already cleared it before this video started. So there's no ammunition or anything like that in the firearm, and you'll see throughout the video as I do some changes here, you'll see that the gun is safe. Trigger is back. I changed out the magazine release. My buddy Numpsy actually had one laying around and put this in here. Put the, the Vickers Tactical. This is the Flat Dark Earth version that went with the Flat Dark Earth Vickers Tactical Glocks that came out. He had this one laying around and just swapped it out for me real quick. Pretty much wasn't even looking. I know the color and all doesn't match up, but I really like the way it looks and like the way it feels as well. This gun is a tool, so I don't really care about the color so much over the function. The function is awesome. I really like this a whole lot. And at some point in time, I'll put a black one in there so that the color scheme and all matches up. But that's about it for that right now. Internally, I changed out all the springs with Zev spring kit. Only spring that I did not change was the firing pin spring, just because of light primer strikes and things like that. I'll just keep the factory firing pin spring in there. And next, and last but not least, the one thing that I changed was the put a magazine well on here from Agency Arms. As you guys know, in the previous video, I had some issues with the Glock 19 with my hands being so large. I would get a pinch, and I pinched my palm so bad it was actually bruised up for a couple of months. And it just turned me off with the Glock 19. I ended up going with 17 and selling it. But I absolutely loved the way the 19 felt in my hand. Only thing I didn't like was the pinching problem. So, Agency Arms has come out with this low profile magazine well, and it has eliminated that pinch for me, not having any issues or anything like that whatsoever. And I'm pretty happy to have that on here now. And just to show you guys what would happen is when I'm reloading, especially with the factory 19 magazines, my palm would get pinched in between the magazine and the magazine well. So that was something I'd like to change out. And when I purchased this Glock, one thing that I made sure that I did was I got some 17 round mags for it. So these actually stick out a little bit, and I don't get that pinch problem at all. But now it's a lot easier for me to just run the factory 15 round magazines. Also, my buddy Spartan 556 hooked me up with a Flat Dark Earth. This is for a Glock 22, I believe. It's 40 caliber magazine, but it works well with the 9mm magazines. So put that in here for you. You can see how that looks. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. And thanks for watching, guys. Later.